What about you, Eliza, Nakaste, and Iris? Are you guys all ready?
Ready enough.
As I'll ever be.
Well, I believe we should begin with a recap of last session. Last session, the group decided to do a bit of research after coming out from the ruins. However, before that, it was dark and the group uncovered what seemed to be these strange beasts called troglodytes, who attacked them with barrels and all sorts of things. And fortunately enough, the group managed to make their way into the blacksmithery, where the dwarf there decided to be kind and give the group a place to stay for the night. And in the morning, the group split up. Alara and Nakaste heading off to the woods, searching a blood trail, finding a strange ravine with, I will mention, 3 boulders on the sort of cliffs, and also doing a bit of hunting. Here, Eliza, Eve, and Iris went off to go search through the books, finding mention of a person named Elgary, and also finding a small tidbit about animated armor. And now the group has all met up after a few of them talked to one of the guards who seemed weirdly skeptical of their claims that it was not a zombie. And now we shall begin with our regular legend. Well, not really legend.
I think it was the guard. The guard is sus.
Ethereal beasts are strange and mysterious beings with odd and unique powers, or at least they used to. Now it's rare to see one at all. However, some people claim to have seen a large misty beast flying over Astronon sometimes. It's just a rumor, however. However, they are said to drop some strange but powerful items upon defeat. Maybe if you go to a region creatures do not frequent, you will see one. Dash Alchemy.
Oh? Where did he say these things were, by the way?
You mean his book?
Yes.
I believe I said he had one in the library. He was a fairly renowned sort of adventurer who liked to take notes, and also was the person to discover the challenge rating system.
So challenge ratings are actually canon and we can learn them ahead of time.
They became
Challenge
canon.
rating is canon.
However, he has died. And I believe you guys are all at the blacksmith, so what is everyone doing to begin the session?
First off, Alara is going to relay the information. There's a very interesting looking cave system with some boulders around it.
Well, it looks like we found where you found where the troglodytes are hiding.
Yes.
I guess we know what we gotta do next.
Throw those boulders into that hole.
Roll the boulders into the hole. That's a good plan.
Lock off the cave. They can't get out, probably. This is another way into the cave that we don't know about yet. Best way to get since they're sunlight sensitive, it seems. Their weakness is sunlight.
Seems like a good place to start.
Well, we have to try something.
Is that what we want to go
looked
do? Do we
to-
want to go investigate it?
Yeah, I looked to Iris and Nakasta. Like, what do you two want to do?
Actually, no, eat.
I want to eat first. I have four. One board.
But could you repeat that? Sorry, couldn't really hear you.
I want
You said
to
you
eat
wanted to
my
eat first.
board.
You want to eat your... We can eat later. Right now, I think we should take out these troglodytes before it gets dark.
Fine.
Maybe we can drag them out into the sunlight.
They probably will avoid it, or else they would have been coming out. Well, they must
Yes.
definitely avoid it.
If we come to their home, they might be incentivized to get rid of us at any cost.
Yes, but you were already just outside their home, weren't you? And you didn't see them.
I didn't go anywhere near the hole in the ground.
Okay.
I was just flying way above it.
Ah, okay. Wait,
Oh,
flying?
I didn't mention that part, but...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
flying. Yeah.
If you had have said that in character, my character would have questioned it.
I mean, I made the slip. So, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I did say it in
Then it
character.
is. Then it is in character. It was indeed a
Wait,
slip.
flying? You don't have wings, and I'm pretty sure you won't know any of the magic to fly. We're not strong enough to know that kind of magic yet.
I don't know what you mean. I, was just flying. Laura just looks around, trying to find something to change the subject to.
matter.
Looking around, you can see the dwarf seems a little bit miffed that you guys are currently still in his shop and kind of keeping all the customers away slightly by standing fairly close to the door, might I add, in his work.
Oh, thank you very much, sir, for your hospitality. I think we will
As
make
soon as
room
it
for your
starts to-
customers.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to get in the way.
You guys realize it's gonna be getting cold around here soon.
We've heard.
You best be careful. Don't wanna get snowed into this place.
What do you guys do when it starts snowing?
Most of us have stocks, you see. Stocks of food all set up. And we'll hunker down here.
Smart.
Where would you recommend that we go if we do not have a stockpile of food available?
West. See, the
What's west?
the seasons travel in sort of a circular motion around the globe, to be quite frank. If you head west, you'll escape the sort of cold. But you're gonna have to keep heading in that direction for a
Seasons
while.
are like a clock then.
Yeah, like a clock thing.
The seasonal clock, you could call it.
Close enough. Clang. Clang.
Right, we'll be off. And I head out the door.
Yeah, you head out the door, and is everyone else following?
Eliza's following.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you guys can head out the door, Eve, Alara, and Eliza. And where are you guys heading now?
I think we should head to the to that the cave you found, Alara. Since there are already boulders there, someone might have been trying to block off the cave but got killed.
We also found a trail leading somewhat back behind the farm we
Behind
were
the
at
what?
previously.
Oh, wait. That blood trail.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that blood trail was from our troglodyte. I'm very sure of that. From the troglodyte high hit.
Yeah. And it went somewhere behind the farm, so we should probably go check in on
100%.
the occupants of the
Let's go
farm.
check in on them.
Okay, Nicasta and Iris? What are you two doing?
That is a good question.
Yes.
Can't murder nothing.
Are you coming with the group to come murder the troglodytes?
Ooh, we should do that. Let's go murder them.
Yeah, why not?
And after a bit of hesitation, Nicasta and Iris, you also head out of the blacksmith, joining the group on their way to head back to the farm and the forest beyond. Anything you guys are doing on the way?
Not particularly. Just looking around.
Give me a perception check, Alara, please.
I'll also be looking around.
Sure.
Oh, my
give me a
favorite.
perception check.
That's a 14. Sorry, I forgot to roll in the thing.
It's fine. It doesn't matter where you roll.
Okay.
18.
With a 14, Eve, you're sort of more focused on the visual side of things. It's sort of a fairly grey day. Earlier it was at least a little bit bluer, a bit windier. Now the wind is just sort of blowing at you, almost a bit weaker now. However, Alara, you feel this exact same thing, but you also feel that the wind feels a lot colder than it was a few days ago.
Well, probably the season's changing. Early warning sign that it's going to become winter soon.
And the group, you guys all eventually make your way directly to the farmhouse.
Does anything from what we last saw, does anything on the farmhouse look like out of order? Is the door slightly ajar? Or...
Everything looks fairly normal. However, you do notice that off to the side, there's still a third of the wheat left to be harvested. And sort of sitting outside the door, just doing some menial task, seems to be the boy, Alheim.
A necromancer boy.
Indeed.
I just give him a quick wave. I just call out, Alheim! And I give him a quick wave.
Hey, Eve! It's nice to see you.
It's good to see you too. You doing okay?
Yeah, a bit busy. The snows are probably going to be coming really soon, and we've got to get this last third of this wheat harvested. Hopefully we'll get it done tonight. Just looking at how far the rest have gone so far, I think
Where's
we'll
all
need someone
your-
to do it.
Oh, where's all your undead help?
I only really bring them out at night because of, you know.
The town.
Yeah.
The town.
However,
Well, we might have found what was kidnapping. We might have figured out what was kidnapping people or killing people.
wait, really? That's
Yes.
good news. But
Granted, the guards aren't really believing of us.
what time
Guards
did you
are
spot
pretty sus.
these things?
We did spot them at night. Hell, I hit one with a fireball.
No, that you sure you didn't see? you sure you didn't just see them, see something else, right?
I'm fairly sure I directly hit one and it went up in flames.
Okay.
We definitely found some troglodyte things.
Yeah. And as these three are sort of speaking, Eliza, you see one of the little children's, sort of children, Emily Heim, sort of runs up to you and sort of tugs on sort of your clothing. Hi! It's nice to see you again.
Hello.
And she just
Nice to see you again too.
And she just sort of hugs your leg. I miss you.
Aww.
I missed you too.
Aww.
How have things been going?
It's been... How do I put this? Some good things and some bad things.
The bad thing stuff is bad, and the good thing stuff are good. I hope there's more good than bad. And she just sort of looks
Yeah.
at you with these sort of half-teared eyes. It wasn't too bad, was it?
No, we found out the things that your brother keeps on getting accused of making, and he definitely hasn't hurt anyone. But we just have to prove that it's not him.
I think he'll do it.
Thank you.
You're
We're
welcome.
going to be... We're going to be attempting to go down and possibly kill some of these troglodytes.
Oh, okay. Also, thanks for saving me.
It's no problem.
As Eve's hearing them talk and just turns to look at her and gives her just a gentle smile.
And you see the boy Varenheim. He's gonna walk up to Nikaste and go, hello. Hi?
Oh, he's saying no. Hello, tiny thing.
You're really big. Are you Are
Yeah.
you a shapeshifter or something? Because you're
No.
half horse.
Yes.
You know that's
Iris is gonna pop out and be like, he's a centaur. He may look.
Oh, what? I don't quite get
He's
it.
half horse. He's half horse, half human.
That's cool.
She's half.
Can I have a piggyback ride? He almost looks ashamed to sort of ask and starts sort of rubbing his arm.
Yeah, of course. And then I tell Nakasta to do it.
I grumble, but pick up the tiny human and put them on my back.
Yay! Thank you so much. And he sort of just gives you a hug.
Oh my god, I love these children, they're so adorable.
Me and Nakasta are gonna go on a little walk around the farm with the little kid so he gets a proper piggyback round.
Yeah,
Right.
you two just sort of finish it up as Reese sort of just talk, and as you guys come back, he sort of jumps down, stumbles a little bit, and goes, "Thank you, Mr. Nakaste, sir. That was really nice of you."
I don't bother correcting him on my gender.
You're just that masculine looking female. Centaur of the group.
How did we end up with a party of all females?
I don't know.
No fucking life.
And how do I keep messing up on the pronouns?
Because of our voices.
Oh yeah, it will be. I'm notoriously terrible at pronouns. Anyway, it's about midday, and good luck.
Thank you.
I hope you guys succeed.
Though,
You're undead by chance. Do they only follow your orders, or do they
only my orders, sorry. And I only bring them out at night. Though, I have noticed something interesting around the property recently. There's been a lot of scratches, like stones have been moved. And they've been easily sort of like broken, from what I can tell. Something's been along here and just broken them all up. For what purpose, I'm not entirely certain, but it's over that side of the farm. It points directly across. Not sort of towards the forest, towards more of the fields. And I'm not certain, but you should. I believe you guys should be at least somewhat aware of it.
investigate it real quick before we go down to the entrance we know about?
Yeah. Oh, one thing I just remembered. I think we know what happened to your father's armor.
Wait, really? You've seen the armor?
Well, no, we've heard about it.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently the blacksmith's brother has it? Or an armor like it.
Okay. No.
But the blacksmith's brother disappeared a while ago. They think he's dead.
That's...
We think he might be the one controlling the troglodytes. Well, the armor might be controlling him. But
And-
not sure.
Give me an insight check, please.
Ooh. Damn it, that's a 6.
A 6? Everything seems to be normal.
Please don't make the kid turn out to be the villain.
I'm not saying nothing.
Oh, if you do, I will hate you forever.
It's too late. You already aroused my suspicions. You triggered my information protection mode.
Anyway, what are you guys doing?
Right.
Well, keeping that in mind, I'm gonna go investigate the stones that he was talking about.
I will join Alara for that.
Yep, and you two begin to head across the field. What about the rest of you?
Which is just Eliza, I would say, because Nakaste and Iris are going around the field with the kid, aren't we?
They're very finished.
Oh, okay.
Eliza's going to, join you.
Sorry, I zoned out. Where are you going?
Oh, apparently some rocks have been broken up. We're heading over to investigate that first.
Okay. I'll go with you guys.
Yeah, wait, do I still have a child on my back?
No, they
He's already
hopped
jumped down.
Oh, good. I follow after Iris then.
And
What do you mean after Iris? I'm sitting on you.
Okay, fine. I am directed by Iris.
And the group, all sticking together, heads over to the opposite side of the field. It's not too far away, where you can see some broken up stones that looks like they've almost been carved into by claws.
Did the troglodytes have claws from the book's description of them?
The troglodytes had these large sort of claws. Really large ones.
Looks like it was probably the troglodytes that did this.
Do the gouges look like they match up with the description of the troglodyte claws?
Give me a nature check, please, at advantage.
I would like, while this is happening, to investigate the area to see if I can find what this thing was trying to dig for. Or what it
Okay.
was attempting to
Roll
do.
investigation.
Unnatural 20.
With an unnatural 20, you start inspecting some of these stones, Eliza. And Alara, you sort of join in with her, and these definitely do seem to be made by the troglodyte, and they're incredibly large claws. And as you two are investigating, it seems like these things were almost destroying the stones. You can see it's all in splinters. Even these like larger boulders are just slowly being destroying, and there's parts of the stone that seem to be missing.
They
Can I
might
see
be
the
Is there a
stone
pattern?
that's missing scattered around the area, or is it gone?
Gone.
They've been
Must be
taken.
collecting the
Just
stones.
one stone? Or is it like a pattern of different ones?
Yeah, there's like a little pattern of different stones. You're looking around sort of the fields, and there's definitely a bunch of stones all scattered around this area which are sort of missing parts.
Does it look like a fence or something else?
No fence, it's just your regular old field. These are just random big stones you find in them, and they've been pretty much broken up, and pieces seem to have taken away.
Are there any like drag marks around or like footsteps around?
There are, from what you can see, these large sort of footsteps where there's mud. You can see it's all dried around the footsteps, and there's sort of these large claws sort of sinking in, almost as if they were weighed down by something.
Which way are they going?
They seem to be heading towards the forest.
Seems they were taking the stones back to the forest. Oh, by the way, I will have cast Mage Armor on myself by
Yep.
now.
Well, let's follow it to their entrance. Wherever they lead, anyway.
And Alara, you can easily follow these since you've been here before, as you guys come out of the woods to the ravine. And at the sides of the ravine, there's these large boulders sort of at the very tops, and this trail that leads down into the ravine. And as I said before, the spikes are at the very end of the ravine, and from what you can remember, Alara, this small little cave opening. Well, it's decently large, but from up here, it looks fairly small.
You took a long rest, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I'm gonna do that now then. And I broke my HP. That's why I didn't take a long rest. Ah, damn it. No, I'm just gonna remember what it was supposed to be.
I believe it was supposed to be 11.
No, it's supposed to be 13.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Right. So, do the footprints like lead down into here?
Give me a survival check, please.
Survival? Okay. That is a 12.
With a 12, I would say you only barely see the footprints that begin leading down here, as well as some sort of vaguer footprints.
It's more than just the troglodytes there. That's for sure. I point at the very vague. I point at the troglodyte footsteps, and I point out the very vague footsteps that aren't troglodytes. But do they look humanoid-like footsteps?
You're not sure.
Not sure.
Do I notice anything with my passive investigation of 13? Anything more than him, at least?
Nothing more than them. You'll notice the footsteps, but nothing more.
Alright, where were those boulders you mentioned?
They should be scattered around here.
Yeah, you can see a bunch up on the cliffs that look like they could be tumbled down into the area. You're not entirely certain if they would actually block up the entrance, especially because the entrance is decently high and tall. And these things are like on the right edges of cliffs and looks decently heavy.
This could be useful.
What do you guys want to do? We could lure them out and then crush them with the rocks, or we could with the boulders, or we could just trap them in there. I can use a spell I recently learned. And I pull out that special book that I got. It allowed me to learn an extra cantrip. So, and it taught me the spell Mold Earth.
Oh. Okay.
It's a very useful one for terraforming, you could say. And you just see a bit of a smile on Eve's lips.
Alright. Do we just want to go down there, or?
I might stay up here because I'm not much of a tank, or I can't really take a hit. But if a couple of you can go down there and try and drag some of the troglodytes or whatever else is down there out, I can use my spell to move the boulders to crush them. Quick question: are these boulders mainly made up of like stone?
Yeah, stone.
Okay.
Eliza?
Yeah, I'll stay back. You know, if one tries to make a bolt for Eve, then I'll shoot it.
Hey, you want to go down into the caves?
If you want, I'll accompany you. Do you use me as a meat shield?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll go down.
I can shield.
Check it out.
Okay, and you two can begin your descent. How is everyone positioning? And
I'm positioning by the boulders, ready, and if initiative starts, my action. I'm reading my action to move the boulders over and drop them.
Okay, you may do one each turn.
Yeah.
How many feet down is this pit?
To the bottom, I would say somewhere between 60 to maybe 80 feet at the lowest.
And okay. I'll go down behind Nakasta.
Okay. And I believe, Eliza, you said you were going to be along the top. Anywhere particular along the top? Are you going to be near the trees? Are you going to try and get on one of like the little cliff faces? What are you doing in particular? Eliza? You here? Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Forgot I was muted.
I was about to say.
Eliza's just gonna stay somewhat further back so we can stay hidden but still be able to, you know, pick them off when they come out.
Okay. And yeah, you guys all sort of like line up, and how are you guys heading down to the bottom, Alara, Nakasta, and Iris? Any particular way you're doing this? Carefully?
Stealthily.
Okay, Alara, give me stealth, please, if you're doing it stealthily.
I got old 7.
A
That's not
7. Okay. Nakaste, Iris?
What?
You just heading down carefully, Nakaste? Iris, you preparing anything?
Can I ready an action
Sure.
as well? Okay. I'm just gonna ready the attack action.
Okay. Nakaste, Iris, anything you guys are reading? Any way other than carefully you guys are heading down?
No, I'm pretty chill.
Okay. And Alara, you sort of slip to sort of the side and sort of have your back to the wall as you sort of begin slipping down. You're not really doing too well. You can hear sort of like the stones sort of crackling under your feet, and a couple pebbles keep rolling. And Nakaste and Iris, you guys also hit down. And as you guys come down into this ravine, you guys see in front of you these sort of stalactites sort of peeking up to the sky, all very sharp, and immediately you see this sort of blood splashed on one of the fronts, and a human skull of what seems to be a very small child just sort of placed on the very top. It seems to have been sort of gnawed clean.
Would you say this blood looks recent?
Yes. It's still dried, but it looks fairly recent, as you guys can see the entrance to the cave to your right.
No, I think we found the child that went missing. If I remember correctly, a child was missing from the town, correct?
Indeed, they were.
What's this? Oh. Yay. We should probably do something.
Does one of us want to... Do we want to try to ambush them? As in, like...
With violence?
Get them to come out here first.
I mean, how close is it to being night?
It's not too close to being night. You've got a lot of time to deal with these things. Still.
Okay. And how big is this pit? How much farther can we go into this before we're no longer threatened by falling rocks?
You can't go much further. So, you guys are probably threatened by falling rocks. Unless you want to try and head up through the spiked columns.
Which way looks like it goes deeper?
Deeper, you guys are pretty close to the bottom of the pit. But to go deeper, there seems to be a tiny crack off to the left, probably not big enough for anyone to fit down, except for Iris. But to the right, you can see the entrance to the cave. And that's probably the only way that goes deeper.
And the entrance to the cave is at the cliff you were talking about?
Yeah, it's on part of the cliff. But it's fairly easily accessible from the bottom of the ravine.
Okay. Are we in the shade right now in this ravine, would you say?
You are not. There's only sort of shade around the very low edges of the ravine, where you can see this sort of overhanging rock, which looks fairly splintered. But other than that, there's very little shade.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Well, I'd like to try to lure them out, and I'm gonna tell them, everybody this, I'm saying this in character. I'd like to try to lure them out of the cave.
Okay. How are you doing this, Alara?
How?
Can I see into the cave as of right now?
You can peek around and look into the cave.
Sure. I'll do that. What do I see?
As you peek into the cave, you see some sort of humanoid in there wearing sort of this dullish armor, and you can see he's just getting up and sort of begins turning towards the sort of entrance, as you see he makes this funny sort of sound, and you see the troglodytes begin stirring. They seem to already know you're here.
Guys, I think we got company.
Roll initiative!
Ooh. 13.
Oh, yes. I love rolling a 6 on initiative.
Ooh.
18.
Same Z's.
An 18
And they
for
have
Iris.
They have the same dex bonus.
18 Iris. Nikaste is a 10. And last off, what's it? An 18 for Elizabeth. Or Liza. Okay, so beginning off our initiative order, as Lara, as you peek into this cave, you see the humanoid wearing this armor turns around and instantly rushes towards you, and he sort of, like, pretty much almost tackles you, full on. And you see as he sort of rushes up towards you, does a 15 hit.
Yeah.
You're, like, not ready for this, as he just instantly runs to you and slams directly into you. And you take 8 damage straight away, as you're not ready for this, and thus take the full brunt blow of this attack, Alara.
Oh, okay.
And next up, it is your turn, Liza, and your turn, Iris. You guys may take your turns at the same time.
Ooh, unique.
Interesting.
Eliza's just going
This
ready.
dude in the armor.
Yeah, it's the person. There's this person in armor.
Eliza's just going to, get ready to shoot, but not do anything yet.
Okay. Iris.
He's hurt someone already, right?
Yeah, he's like run straight into Alara, sort of like body slammed him.
Would that be an unarmed strike?
It is not an unarmed strike.
It will be a grapple.
It's not a grapple.
Oh.
Can I put
I
him?
know why.
Can I cast sleep on it?
Sure, I believe you can. So roll for hit points, please.
That can also hit Alara.
Actually, I believe she is able to manipulate the location of it, so should be fine if she moves it correctly.
Oh, okay. Hit point. 5d8. Okay. Don't move suddenly. I'm
Sorry.
dizzy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5.
22. With a 22, you cast your sleep magic, and you see the person nearly falls over, but catches himself and rights himself. You can almost see his eyes looked glazed over, as if he's being controlled.
I knew it. Animated armor.
Anything else, Iris?
Can I ready something? What does readying something
Readying
do?
something takes an action, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Follow-up question. What does readying something do? What is
Readying
it?
something allows you to put a trigger in place. So say if I'm ready to attack if something comes around the corner, and something comes around the corner, I can choose to attack it outside my turn.
Oh, okay. No.
That's basically
tried-
like what I set up to drop the rocks.
Oh, okay. No, that's my turn. I just tried and failed to put him to sleep.
Okay. And next up is... Yeah, I'm just trying to look through the very long list of people I have.
Would it be easier if we put our things next to our names?
Nah, it's all good. Eve, your turn.
Yep. Readied action to keeping my readied action to drop the boulder once something that's not an ally comes out.
Okay.
Using Mold Earth spell.
And next up then, Nikasta, your turn.
What's the nearest hostile creature to me?
The nearest hostile creature to you is the guy wearing this sort of armor, and now that he's sort of near the entrance, you can definitely see it. He's also just attacked Lara.
No. Yeah, me. How far away is he from me?
He is probably around 15 feet.
Nah, that's not very fast. Screw it. Can I just run? I want to close the distance with him, and I just want to see if I can grapple him.
Okay, sure. Give me a strength athletics check, please.
So a strength check and an athletics check?
Oh, no, just
Or
athletics,
just
sorry.
check? Oh, sorry. What did I get? Oh, I already got an 11.
An 11, and you tried to grapple this thing, but you're moving towards it, and you see it like sort of dodges backwards, almost unnaturally. A regular human definitely would be able to do this, as it sort of springs back up, and sort of its head turns to sort of look in your direction. Almost slightly.
That's rude.
Anything
This
else?
is plugged in charger, but it's not charging.
I don't really have much else I can do.
Yeah, and after you've done this, you also notice that off to sort of the side, you can see the two troglodytes finally beginning to truly wake up and stand up. You've still got 15 feet of movement remaining.
We should probably move backwards.
Yeah, I'll retreat 15 feet.
You sure you want to do that?
Because I
Think of
want
opportunity.
to make someone.
This is the one.
Yeah, I'll move back 15 feet.
Okay. and you see it attempts to make a slam on you as well, but you're a little bit too fast for it and easily move out of its reach before it can strike. And next up, Alara, it is your turn. You can see the two troglodytes standing up and gearing to attack.
Sorry, are they in the cave?
They are in the cave currently.
Okay. I can see darkened sky from here, right?
Yeah.
You can see Eve.
Yes. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to signal to him, or her, that we are... You know what? Eve knows the plan. Alara is going to disengage back the way we came.
Yep, and you disengage 30 feet back up the ravine. You're probably around maybe 1/3 of the way to the top of the ravine from where you are. And next up, you see two of the troglodytes stand up and sort of head out. And you can see they're still in the shadows. And they head towards Nakaste and Iris.
Are Nakaste and Iris outside of the cave?
Yes they are.
As soon as the troglodytes start to exit the cave, Boulder.
You sure about that? Nakaste and Iris are in the way.
If they're in the way, then no.
Okay.
He moved 15 feet back, didn't he?
He did. He was
wasn't
at
up
the
the other
entrance of
way?
the cave. You're back around 30 feet. He's only
okay.
back 15. So, Nakaste, what is your AC, please?
It's
By the
14.
way,
14? And you see one of these troglodytes grabs out its claws and sort of strikes towards you, and you feel these sort of claws rake across your fourth side. You take 6 piercing damage.
Rude.
He is still in the shade, unfortunately, at the very sides of the cliffs. And I need you to make a con save for me, please.
I got 10.
A 10? As this thing starts striking you, you see it miss another attack, but with its next attack, it manages to strike you again and you take 4 damage. And you also smell what seems to be this really, really terrible smell. And Iris, I also need you to make a con save as well, please.
Oh,
It's okay, I didn't mention it. And 18?
Yeah.
Iris, you smell the smell as well, but you're not as affected by it as Nakaste. As Nakaste, you begin almost coughing slightly. You are now poisoned until the start of your next turn.
Rude.
And Iris, you see the second troglodyte goes to strike you as well. It lands like one good hit on you, just almost snagging you by your tiny little foot. And
rude.
you take 7 damage.
No.
But as you sort of get caught by the foot, you manage to sort of uncatch yourself and flitter away, and you see its claws go straight into the cliff to sort of behind it, and this crack begins to sort of form up the cliff as it makes another swing and completely misses you again as you dive under Nakaste and his claws go right into the ground. beneath you two, almost widening the splitting crack that's appearing across the side of the ravine. And next up, Nakaste, you see the sort of armor begins heading up towards Alara, just completely missing you two and deciding to go straight towards her instead.
Quick question. How wide is the boulder and how wide is the canyon?
I would say the boulder's about 5 feet, and further up the canyon there's almost like this bottleneck which is 5 feet, but most of the rest of the canyon is about 10 feet.
Okay, so the armor guy is not walking next to Nakaste?
He's walking past Nakaste and Iris, and he's going to attack Alara instead. Keyword
Okay.
past Nakaste and Iris.
Does that mean attack of opportunity for them? And also, would I be able to drop a boulder on him after they do their attacks and hit him without hitting them?
First up, I believe Iris said attack of opportunity, so feel free to attack. And keep in mind, if it's a ranged attack, it will be made at disadvantage.
Okay. Is this
You have the
range
spider
attack?
things.
Feet, yeah.
Oh.
You have
Huh?
the spider daggers.
Oh yeah. Can I do that?
Sure.
Can I do the spider diving?
Roll to hit, please.
18.
18 hits. Roll damage, please.
3 damage.
3 damage. And you catch it sort of on the side of its armor and make this small little line across it. It barely feels it, because of course this thing isn't living and continues wandering up towards Alara. And I believe, Eliza, are you using your readied action? Considering you can see these creatures now. You're muted, by the way.
Yep, I'm gonna go shoot the one that's getting up to Alara.
Okay. What type of arrow are you using? Remember, you were given those special arrows.
I'm gonna use one of the special arrows, see what it does.
Okay, let me just quickly grab my notes, because there are a few different types of arrows there. And let me just remind myself of which ones I gave you, so just give me a second. Okay, so you see there is one sort of arrow that seems to have this almost blue line attached to it. There's an arrow that seems to have this sort of band across it. There's 2 of those. There's one that seems to have this sort of white tip, and another one which seems to have this sort of strange sort of feather flexed onto the end of it.
I'm going to choose the one that has 2 of it.
2 of it.
Yeah.
Okay, you draw this arrow, and as you draw it, you can see it beginning to almost spark and ignite as... Roll to hit, please.
That was, I'm just going to use, because on D&D Beyond it's pretty much just a short bow.
Yeah.
So that was a 20.
A 20. And your aim is true, and it goes barreling into this possessed person. Roll damage, please.
And it is... give me a sec, sorry.
That's okay.
That is 6 damage.
6 damage, and you strike fairly true, and you see as the arrow strikes him, it goes and explodes into a loud and colourful explosion, almost firework-esque, and Alara, you have to sort of whip around as you're not expecting this noise, and you see this sort of firework sort of appear behind you. And the sort of armor is almost looking very dizzy now. And it goes to charge, but in the wrong direction. As you see it charges right directly into the ravine wall and falls over. And then just sort of shakily gets up. And it seems a bit disorientated. For some reason.
Oh, it's a
How are these guys currently set up in the bottom of this ravine? I know there's a wall that looks like it's about to break. Where is that in relation to everybody?
In relation to everything, there's a wall that is about to break. There are 2 troglodytes under it trying to hide from the sun. Nakasta and Iris are battling there. The possessed armor's nearly made its way up to you, but unfortunately got disoriented by Eliza's arrow. And yeah, you're fairly close to the top of the ravine. I would say 60 feet away.
60 feet away from the top of the ravine? How far away from the wall where the troglodytes are hiding under?
I believe that was
Like
15 feet.
15 feet?
15 feet.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
With this, so you said the boulder's 5 foot. A 5 foot boulder that I can drop.
If you go it now you have a potential to hit the possessed armor and maybe Nakasta and potentially the 2 troglodytes.
Okay, I have a quick question. It's just yelling out to the rest of the group like aloud during not your turn.
It is, but only sort of small things.
Yeah.
Really.
I just say, look out below, and then drop the boulder on the possessed armor.
Okay. And I need Nakasta and Iris to please make me dexterity saving throws. If you guys want to dodge it, but if you guys want to actually catch the boulder, then you may use strength. But keep in mind, if you manage to catch the boulder, it will not be hitting.
Oh, Iris, good one! I got not so good.
Okay, that is a successful save on the possessed armor, a successful one on the second troglodyte, and 1 fail. So let me just grab out how much damage it
Actually,
does.
Sparkle, wouldn't it have disadvantage because it's currently disoriented?
Technically, yes. I did forget about that.
Huh, you're lucky I remembered.
And it does actually fail that.
Yes!
And Nakasta and Iris, what did you 2 get?
22 and 10.
22 and 10. So
Good
that
night.
is 2 successes as you guys managed to just barely, in I think Nakasta's case, avoid this stone that's coming down from you. However, one of the troglodytes and basically the possessed armor gets sort of battered as you see the possessed armor first off gets rolled over by this boulder, and this boulder goes flinging up because of this momentum right over Nakasta and Iris and completely squashes one of the troglodytes, absolutely destroying the thing.
Yes, 1 enemy down, 2 to go.
And yeah, I believe that is the end of this whole turn order. So next up,
I haven't taken a turn yet.
yes,
No,
yes,
that
you
was all reactions and held
Remember?
action.
yeah, you've taken a turn. Remember,
I
you
should
used disengage.
I should be at the end of the turn order.
Yep, you're number 6. We've just had the 2 troglodytes' turn and also the readied actions for the turn. So yep, everyone has had their turn.
But the troglodytes just attacked.
Yep, and initiative 4 and 5, you're initiative 6.
Oh, okay.
And next up, Eliza and Iris, it is your turns.
How easy does it look for the roof to collapse?
Above the 2 troglodytes, it's definitely looking fairly weakened, I would say.
Yeah.
Didn't one of the troglodytes get killed by the boulder?
It did.
How's it held up?
How's it held up? It's sort of almost overhanging, and you can see it's already got this massive crack through it. And it's sort of overhanging one of the troglodytes.
I'm going to aim just a normal arrow for the crack.
Okay. Roll to hit, please.
How far away is everyone?
That's a 6.
A 6. You shoot an arrow at this, and despite it being weakened, it manages to hold up. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Okay, Iris.
Can I cast Toll of the Dead on the armor guy?
Okay. I believe I need to make a save. What type of save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. And that is a failure from the possessed armor.
Yay. Is it missing hit points?
It is indeed missing hit points. So 1d12, please.
Boulders for the win. It's just like you dropping buckets, Sparkle. I'm dropping boulders.
Six.
6.
Yeah.
And you hear this sort of bell sort of toll everyone as the possessed armor almost looks like it's taken some sort of strike. And you see it's almost beginning to pulsate the armor. Anything else, Iris?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Eve, your turn. There is one other boulder left next to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up that boulder and ready for dropping.
Okay. You may ready it. And
Yep.
next up is Nikasta. Nikasta, your turn. And I will remind you the troglodyte is still within 5 foot of you.
Before he takes his turn, didn't he get... Was he the one who got, like, the rings? The, like, sharp rings or whatever? When we found weapons?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not entirely certain who got the chakram.
Because I know Curie
Did-
got the bow.
Let's just decide it this way. Did anyone else take the chakram? The sort of metal rings?
I didn't.
I don't think Alara did, so sure, you can have them on you, Nikasta.
Okay, sweet. Okay, go on. Take your turn.
It's within 5 feet of me.
Indeed.
Can I just rear up onto my front leg? Wait, hang on. Is there a nearby solid surface?
Yeah. I would say so. It's right against the sort of wall where above you've got the sort of cracked stone.
I would like to rear onto my... Well, I would like to put my weight on my front legs and try to bucket into the wall with my hind legs.
Roll to hit, please.
It's just an unarmed attack?
Indeed it is. An arm strike.
not doing so well.
Well, I'm having a great time.
11.
With an 11, you go to try and hit the troglodyte, and just as you think you're about to miss, you manage to sort of catch its arm and sort of stamp it right into the wall. And roll damage for me, please.
Ooh, nice.
It's just 4 damage.
4 damage,
I
and
don't
you can
know.
see it sort of shrieks in pain as its arm sort of like falls to its side, almost limp. A bit like
You shattered the arm bone.
Indeed. Anything else?
You should probably move. You're 5 feet.
Yeah, I'll move. I guess I'll move 20 feet away from it.
can't.
You sure you want to do that?
Opportunity attack.
Are you still on me? You're still on me. Yeah.
No.
He's still.
Oh,
Because I dodged something and went
Yeah.
under.
I'll stay where I am then and continue shielding Iris.
Okay. And next up, it is your turn, Alara.
Ah, yes. Where's the possessed armor in relation to the other?
The possessed arm is
Troglodyte.
around 10 feet away from you. It's starting to recover from its sort of.
How close is it to the?
How close?
How close is it to the troglodyte?
It's decently far away from it. I would say 5 or 10 feet away from it, roughly.
Hang on, wouldn't it be 5 feet because
Yeah,
Iris
it's like 5 feet away.
Iris got the attack of opportunity on it before.
It's just due to rough placements in the squares.
So it's like not within like a 15-foot cone of me and the wall and the troglodyte? Is that what you're saying?
It's within a 15-foot cone. Yes.
And then where's Nakaste? and
If you
Iris in
do
this?
use the cone, you are going to be hitting Nakaste and Iris from this angle. If you want to get both the troglodyte and the possessed armor.
But I could move so that
You
it
could
doesn't.
move and only catch the possessed armor. If you want to catch both, you will end up hitting Nakaste and Iris.
Interesting.
Indeed.
I'm gonna go ahead and punch it with my gloves.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
First one's a 12.
12 does not hit as you sort of lash out with your gloves, and it sort of goes right on the armor and just sort of scrapes across it, not even dealing anything or even making any visible marks on it. Anything
Okay,
else?
well, we'll go ahead and give it a bonus action attack.
Okay. Give you another to hit.
18.
18. And this time, your aim strikes true. Roll damage, please.
That is 6 plus. Yeah, so it's 6 damage, and then it takes like. How does this work? I don't know how this works.
I believe it's 2 to any other nearby enemies, so nothing. As you sort of bring your claws back, and you can see there's almost psychic energy appearing around it. All of you can, as you notice this, and it's sort of indrawing power. And Alara, you plunge forward. And how do you want to do this?
Oh, yes! It's dead.
Go nuts with the description. Have fun
So
with it.
bloody and gory.
So the first attack, he dodges, right?
Yeah.
And then Alara brings out her other fist and brings it up right under his chin.
Yeah. And as you bring it under his chin, you dig the claws right up into his head and just fling it off, and the whole thing collapses with a crash to the floor and almost flops over, a bit like a rag doll, as his blood begins sort of trailing and dripping down towards where Nicasti and Iris are. And after that, Alara. Next up will be
Alara gives a nice little victory roar.
Yep, and the rest of you hear this nice roar just sort of echoing in the area.
You just hear Eve from up top saying, "Nice!"
And Nicasti, you see the troglodyte turns towards you almost viciously and gets an actual 20, and as it's about to strike both you and Iris and take you guys both down with its last hand and a bite to Iris's face, you guys all see this arrow comes out of nowhere, sort of piercing its other arm to the wall, stopping it in its tracks. And you guys see the guard you tried to convince earlier standing at the top of the cliff out of the trees with this sort of determined look on his face.
Bad boy!
I've got you guys. Finish him off. Quickly.
Thank you.
And next up, would you like to use your prepared action, Eve?
Yep, Boulder and Trog!
You sure? Those two
Yep.
are in the way.
I just call out, "Look out from above!" and drop.
Give me a strength, a dexterity save, Nicasti and Iris, please.
Please don't die.
You say dexterity save?
Yes, please, for both of you.
Yes.
Oof.
Iris.
Meh.
And
watch us.
Eve, you see
I
the
just shield
troglodyte.
Iris with my body.
You see the troglodyte rips arrow out of its arm just in time to make a roll and dodge this boulder. However, Nicasti and Iris, you two go instantly down as you're flattened by it, and you guys are
You
both
just hear an
unconscious.
audible shit from Eve.
And you see the guard literally sort of turns around on you. Why the hell did you do that for? We had
Trying to cross
this.
the troglodyte.
We had this. You're putting your own people in danger.
Not trying to.
And you're here dropping boulders. You didn't expect what would happen?
They already dodged one. I thought they could dodge a bloody another.
Think next time. And next up, Eliza and Iris, what are you two doing? Actually,
Think,
Eliza,
think.
what are you doing?
Friendly fire exists.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna try to shoot the troglodyte.
Roll to hit, please.
Oh, actually, that means I actually get an achievement on the server. Are you sure about this achievement?
The true.
That's 22.
This is where you just
22.
say it was intentional.
And Eliza, are you using any special arrows?
Nope.
Nope. You take your bow and you shoot this guy directly. Well, at least on target. Roll damage, please.
5.
5. And you strike it in the chest, but it's just slightly off. of the heart, and you can see this blood begins to sort of trail out of the room, only slightly because the arrow's sort of acting as this plug. And next up, Iris, I need you to roll a death save for me, please.
Okay. How do I do that?
Roll me a d20, please.
Oh, okay.
Duh. D20.
D20.
Yes, please.
Itchy. 20. $14.
14, that is one success. Okay, and next up, Nikaste, roll me a death save, please.
But it's a catchy song.
I know, but did you have to?
That is a fail,
Yes.
Nikaste.
Woo.
Next up, Alara, what are you doing? The last troglodyte's 15 feet away from you.
Sorry, what? Did I miss something?
It's your turn, and the troglodyte's 15 feet away from you, and 15 feet away from your fallen allies.
This thing needs to die, and it needs to die now. Olar is gonna rush it.
Okay, roll to hit.
A 16 to hit.
You rush over to protect your downed allies and strike this thing directly. Roll damage, please.
Another max damage roll, 6 damage.
Yeah, and you focus just solely on protecting your allies. How do you want to do this again? You're taking out everyone today. Just getting all the last hits.
I took out one.
Easy kill steal.
Oh, yeah,
easy
true.
kill steal.
I forgot about that. The boulder.
Yeah, one of the boulders helped.
How are you killing this thing, Alara, in protection of Nikaste and Iris?
You said this one has one of its arms broken, correct?
Yes, it does.
Ilara's going to grab it by its arm, yank its arm in front of it, and then kick out its leg.
Yeah, and you just sort of absolutely obliterate this thing, almost going ham. And what is everyone else doing? Because we are still currently in initiative order because Nikaste and Iris are both down.
As soon as it's my turn. Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yep, it is. Let me just double check. Eliza, this is turn. What are you doing?
Eliza is just going to look at the guy and is like, do you know medical stuff?
Only the basics, and I don't think I can get down there quick enough looking at the damage they've done.
Just give it your best shot.
I'll give it a try, and he begins sort of running along the edge of the cliff to head down. He's not even to the entrance based on where he's come from the cliff. Anything else, Liza?
Can you use the help action on somebody who is dying?
You may make a medicine check to attempt to assist them and give them success on one of their death saves.
She's going to just keep an eye out for if anything else comes out.
Okay, give me a perception check, please.
Right.
That's a 4.
Yeah.
14? What was that? What was that, Eliza?
That was a 14.
A 14. Let me just note that down. And next up, Iris, give me another death save, please. That's a failure. And next up, Nakaste, make me a death save, please.
Wait, isn't my turn before Nakaste?
Oh yeah, sorry. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yep, your turn. What are you doing?
I am going to quickly jump down using my wings to get down, rip off some of my clothes, and try and patch up the wounds using that.
I believe.
blood pressure.
What's your fly speed? 30 feet?
30 feet. I'm
With
jumping and then unfurling my wings to slow my descent.
Yep. So, due to falling rules, you instantly fall down to the bottom. However, it's not enough to get there in a single turn. You're probably around, I would say, 30 feet off.
Okay. I'm still just ripping off some of my clothes to get down quick. And in fact, I chuck some of my clothes down and say, use these as bandages if you can, or use it to stabilize the wounds.
Okay. And next up, Alara, what are you doing?
Wait, is an 11 a success on his saving throw?
11
Yes.
is a success.
Is 10 a success?
What was that? Sorry, Alara? A 10?
Is 10 a success? Yeah.
A 10 is an unsuccessful attempt as you attempt to bandage up these wounds, but the
Oh, no. I haven't made a.
Okay.
I was asking just for reference if a 10
No,
on a death
a
save is a
a
success.
10 is a success on a death save. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to know, because I'm pretty sure it was a success. Okay, I'm going to make a medicine check to try and stabilize. Who would be less mad?
Probably Iris. But, okay.
You know
welcome.
what? We'll just roll the medicine check first. 13.
That is Iris, take a free success.
Yes. Alright, you wanna know why death saves are happening and why we're trying to stabilize them?
Yep.
Some
And
of us dropping boulders to try and kill enemies.
next up, Eliza, what are you doing?
Again, just keeping watch, making sure that nothing else is going to come out from the woods or a cave.
Okay.
Make
You don't see anything.
medicine check.
Iris, give me another death save, please.
Key.
Please succeed, please succeed, please succeed.
A 9. That is another failure. And your next
Ooh.
death save will decide it.
Unless someone can stabilize her.
As you guys can just see, the wounds, the blood is still trailing out. And next up, Eve.
So that's 2 successes, 2 failures.
Yep. Eve.
Okay.
Yeah. Rest of my fall in the wings. And yeah, rip off some more of my clothes to try and stabilize the wound.
Yeah, you rush over to them. Who are you attempting to stabilize and assist?
Who looks the most likely
Give
to
me a
die?
medicine check.
That is a 14.
With a 14, I would say you look at Nakaste and sort of see him. He seems to be doing okay for now, but Iris seems to be on the verge of potentially dying. And
Yeah, I go for Iris then.
yeah, you like go to her and start patching her up as fast as you can. Just sort of patching up the wounds, and slowly you manage to stem up the blood.
Yes!
Iris, you are now
One is the-
stabilized. You are now at 0 hit points.
Yes, one is stabilized, one to go. Let's not let them die.
And Nakaste, I need you to make me another death save, please.
What's going on with the guard, by the way?
The guard's still rushing down.
Okay.
Yeah, he had no chance of ever
Yeah.
making it down here.
He had absolutely no chance.
Even with dashes.
Yep, even with dashes. Nakaste,
Even if he jumped off the cliff like some superhero did a superhero landing and got down here.
that is another failure for Nakaste.
He fails again, he's dead. Let's try and get him stabilized in 2-player turn.
Next up, Alara, your turn.
Oh yes, another classic. Medicine check. Please
Indeed.
work. Ah, an 18.
Unfortunately, Nakaste really has a lot simpler wounds. It's only really a few punctures along the side, sort of ripped up by this boulder, which are really the issue when you begin to patch him up. Take a success, Nakaste.
Pressure on the wounds! Pressure on the wound!
And he, despite Alara's sort of best efforts, he's looking better, but still not out of the woods yet. And lastly, Eliza, your turn. I will mention, Eliza, that you now hear this sort of rustling coming from the sort of opposite side of the cliff. And the trees and bushes, whatever this thing is, it's obscured.
Is there a pebble around me?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find some sort of small pebble.
I'm going to throw it at the rustling noise.
Okay, you throw it at the rustling noise, and the rustling stops.
I'm going to throw another pebble.
Yep, you begin to slowly throw pebbles at whatever this rustling is. And next up, Eve, your turn, please.
Okay, I'm going to try and stabilize Nakaste now.
Roll me medicine.
13.
13 is a success. Nakaste,
Yes!
you are stabilized.
Thank fuck!
And the guard sort of finally gets here
Yeah,
and sort of
as
skips
soon
to a
as,
stop.
as soon as he stabilized, I just dropped to my knees.
Let's get them back.
Yeah.
Look like they need a rest. And level up!
We all live. Yes!
As
Yes!
Eliza, you see the guard sort of picks and the cast stay up. He's sort of struggling a bit, but manages to pick the casty up. Who's picking up Iris?
I would carry her since she's a small one.
Yeah, you pick her up in your arms, being careful not to open any of the wounds, and you guys can begin your trek up the ravine as the guard sort of starts bringing you guys closer to town to take a rest. Is there anything anyone is doing before you guys leave? Because there's still the whole cave to check out.
We're more focused on our friends right now. I would say we come back.
Yes, Eliza? Alara?
Sorry. You guys are carrying them up, right? So
Eve and the guard have got them.
Yeah. Oh, I also just checked Well, after picking up Eve, oh no, not Eve, Iris, I quickly just look at the body of the guy who had the armor on. The armor's still there.
The armor is still there.
Okay. Right, I don't think we should leave the armor behind, but because it might try and possess someone or something. Also, quickly, you guard, sorry, don't know your name, but who was this? And I indicate to the body that was wearing the armor.
Give me a second as you see he sort of places down the cast as gently as possible and heads over to the body. This is... oh gosh. I should have listened. I just thought that... yeah.
It's the blacksmith. Yeah.
This is Zelmgard's brother. I'm so sorry I didn't listen to you guys. I thought you guys were under Shadowfell influence. That stuff is nasty.
Understandable. But understandable that you didn't believe us. We're not from around here. Why believe strangers? But thank you for at least trusting your guests and following us.
Could you... What's your name? Dragonborn.
My name.
Sorry.
Are you talking to Alara?
Yes.
My name is Alara. What's your name?
My name doesn't matter right now, but do you think you could pick up the dwarf, bring him back with us? He deserves a funeral. I don't think...
I can do that, yes.
Thank you. And he continues on with sort of like Nicasta over his shoulders. And starts trudging up.
Yeah, I'm going to go with him. And I quickly look to Eliza and say, oh wait, no, the armor's on the key, never mind. Oh, hang on, before we go, just in case the other... I know you're probably very trustworthy, but... for the other guards, but so that they 100% believe us, I just indicate to Eliza, might want to bring one of, like a finger of the troglodytes, or maybe a head, just to prove.
Well, I'm going to need a blade.
I don't have one. Alara, could you use your claw? Oh wait, didn't you pop one's head off? Oh no, wait, that was... never mind.
Yeah, that was the dwarf's head.
Yeah.
While this has been happening, can I make a perception check to search the area?
Sure, Lara. Go ahead.
13.
Real quick. I don't have sorcery points.
With...
Oh, yeah.
I have a healing spell.
with a 13,
Good.
you decide to check over the area and head down into the bottom of the cave as Eve and the guard leave with Eliza sort of grabbing probably a piece of stone to cut off maybe one of the heads or fingers of the troglodyte.
Doesn't she have the dagger I made?
Oh yeah, true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can use the dagger. That was
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it to cut off the head.
Yep. And Alara, you have a look in the cave down below and find a couple items all scattered around. Something that seems to be an amethyst necklace and what seems to be a small pouch and 65 pieces of silver. And Eliza, as you are looking through your sort of looking sort of at the troglodyte grabbing this finger, you find another small pouch on him. What are you doing, Eliza?
I open it.
You find this sort of pouch which seems to contain these strange sort of coloured orbs sort of filled with this strange mist and 3 dice within it.
I take the pouch as I cut off the head.
Yep, and you cut off the head and you guys can head up with the rest of the group. Are you guys heading back to town, or are you guys going to stop at the young boy's house?
I indicate to the guard, we can probably ask the farmer boy if he could house us. He's a good kid. He may use necromancy, but he wasn't attacking the town.
Yeah, I can believe that now after seeing that fight of yours. And you guys reach his sort of house and knock on the door, and immediately he opens the door with sort of this happy face and immediately just sort of looks up to see the garden and all you guys there.
It's okay, it's okay. The guard knows it's not you who was attacking the town.
Phew, that's a relief. Come in. And he sort of lays some blankets on the ground. Please. Put them down.
I'll put Iris next to Nakaste.
I think I've got some of that remedy left that my father had. And he starts searching for a bunch of the cupboards, grabs out some sort of vial, and sort of kneels down next to Nakaste and Iris and sort of gives them a tiny bit each to drink. Nakaste, you're the first to sort of wake up, spluttering slightly, and Iris, you almost sleepily wake up. You can see the boy's sort of just holding back his 2 children. As you guys wake up on the floor just to see everyone hovering over you.
Thank God you woke up.
Hi. What was with the boulder, man?
I'm sorry, I called out. I thought you 2 could dodge it. I dodged the previous one.
Oh, Laura's just gonna look at you for a second and be like, Eve? Actually, if you drop a rock on me, I will eat you.
Go right ahead, I deserve it, honestly.
I'm gonna check if Costa's okay. Just give him a look. Make sure he's okay.
Yeah, you check over Nakaste, and he seems okay, but still pretty weak. You guys are still only on like 1 HP.
I'm just going to nap right here.
Iris. Yep, fair enough. And Iris, you just fall straight asleep where you are. And you guys can hear these sort of faint, soft snores of Iris.
Manage spells.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab a seat and just sit down and take a breath.
I'm going to go take this body back into town. Go deal with all that sort of stuff.
One thing before you go, you won't bother the boy about about using zombies to farm again.
He sort of turns to the boy and goes, "I'm sorry about how he treated you. And all that. I really am truly sorry about it." And he picks up the dwarf and just sort of stops for a second. Wait a second. Wasn't there some sort of armor on this guy? Just like a moment ago?
I quickly look over.
There's no armor on the dwarf now, and give me a perception check, Eve.
Okay. No, that's a 6.
A 6? You don't see the armor anywhere.
Quick, everyone, look for the armor. It's gone. We don't want it causing more chaos.
Yay. Perception?
Sure, roll me perception, please.
Yeah. 22.
Ah, no.
With a 22, you see the armor just sort of like disassembling and assembling itself to try and like sneak out the door. It's not having
I pick
a
it
good
up.
time. Oh, you just pick the armor straight up straight away, and it just sort of wiggles in your grip for a moment before going limp.
Found it!
Oh, thank God.
No.
Right. I looked to the phone. Do you have a bag and some string we could keep that thing in?
Sure. And he just sort of grabs out this old sort of worn leather bag and passes it over to you, guys. Specifically,
yeah,
Liza.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah, I put it in there and do it up tight.
Yeah. And you see the armor's just sort of like struggling in the bag, and soon enough realizes it can't get out and gives up.
We have trapped some magical armor.
I'm sorry, but do you mind taking the thing with you? I don't think I want it around the kids.
Are you sure? It was your father's, I believe.
He sort of like.
I think we might be able to get rid of magic out of it somehow. One day.
One day.
And then we can get without the magic.
I'm sorry. As you see, the guard heads out with the old dwarf body during all of this. I don't really want to be reminded of a few things.
Fair enough.
We'll take it with us if you want to.
Yeah. Yes, please. And he almost looks saddened, and you see one of the kids comes up to you, Eliza, the little girl.
Eliza yells.
The person who used to use the armor, he wasn't mean. He always sort of, I think he hurt my brother.
And then, she looks over to the boy. Trying to see what I can do.
Give me insight. Eliza at advantage, please.
He's a dad.
That's 13.
With a 13, you see he seems to be trying to hide something, but he looks very freaked out that you might be onto something in particular. His hands
She just hugs him.
trembling. You gonna give him a hug?
Mm-hmm.
You sort of walk up to him and give him a hug. Thank you. I needed
It's okay.
that. I didn't mean to do it, but he was going to hurt. He was going to hurt Emily, and I couldn't. And I had to. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Boy killed his own dad
And
to protect his
He sort of freaks out, just sort of pushes you away slightly, and heads into the other room. You can hear the door sort of slam slightly behind him.
She follows, over to the door and knocks on it. It's okay. I'm here to help.
Go away, I didn't mean to kill him.
It's okay. I can tell you didn't. Just wanted to protect your sibling.
You just sort of hear this sniffling from the other side of the door, and it continues on for a while.
Here for you.
Eventually, he opens up the door. You can see, like, his eyes are sort of stained with tears, and it almost looks like it's sort of been trying to be wiped away.
She just hugs him and holds him tight.
Thanks. Things should be easier now for me and two little ones, but good luck on your guys' quest.
And now you can use the zombies through the day as well.
Yeah,
Hopefully, he can get you quickly.
thank you for your help. Couldn't have
I
done this
just
without you
want-
guys.
You're welcome. It's the least we could do.
Do you guys have like a group name? Because I'll always remember it. I can always say I was the first person you guys helped. Because I almost have a theory you guys are going to do a lot of great things.
You just need to be more careful at the great things part. Well, seeing that we rose from hell, maybe Hellraisers?
Well, raise hell, that's for sure.
Yeah, but we'll only raise hell against the ones who deserve it.
Good luck. But I think the town had some sort of reward available, so maybe head there.
Yeah.
I think we will.
And
I like that idea.
yeah, you guys can all have a short rest.
I did take a long rest, but that was because I needed to fix my HP value and it was not working. But I didn't use anything, and I reset my HP to what it would be, so we're good.
Yep, and remember you can get some you can get 1d12 of healing to cast it, and Iris, for you, I believe you get 1d8 from a short rest.
My short rest gonna break my HP again.
Probably if you guys reset maximum HP changes. Yep, and the caster, you recover 4 hit points. And Iris? That's an 8 for Alara, and a 7 for Iris. Nice roll. And everyone, you guys can all get
Flip.
up. And as you guys all wake up, the boy goes, "Good luck, and you guys must be getting west now. I fear it's going to start snowing."
We probably will start heading west.
Good luck.
But first
Oh,
we're
I
gonna
just
stop by the
realized.
town.
I'm also gonna have to remember that my hit dice are D10.
I just looked again. One thing, maybe talk to the town about setting up a guard using your zombies as night watch. Seeing that's dangerous in these lands of time.
Yeah,
It could-
I'll ask him about that. Thanks.
Since zombies can be expended and brought back pretty easily, a night watch using them would be easier.
I'll talk to them. But he sort of opens up the door and gestures for you guys to head out. But thank you guys for everything. And good luck.
You
Thank
too.
you, and good luck to you too. May the
It
gods
was nice
smile upon
meeting you.
And may the gods shine upon all of you as well. Eve, Alara, Eliza, Nakaste, and Iris, thank you. From the bottommost of my heart. And I wish you guys all well on your journey. How about I tell you a quick story before you head off?
Yeah, sure.
That is good.
Always good to hear a story.
How many gods do you guys know of?
Okay, out of character, how many would I know of?
Probably not too many. Especially
not-
of the current days. Alara, you would
Yeah,
probably
you're
be
right.
aware
Well-
of the 2 dragon gods of this world.
Yeah. Wasn't I the one who died the most recently to the current day?
Yes, but I don't think you would have been too religious.
No, my character wouldn't have been, especially where she was raised, how she was raised, and where she was raised.
In terms of Unicast and Iris, I would say you've heard of some of the nature gods around the place.
Yeah.
And you see, as you guys sort of gather outside the door, have you guys ever heard of Sylvanus?
No, I don't think I have. I wasn't taught about many of the gods except for one or two.
Well, sometimes they say those attuned with nature shall see a silver deer prancing in the woods, or perhaps another animal within his nature. It's said that this creature is the god Sylvanus' divine energy impacting upon the world. But in recent history, there's sort of been a sharp decline in those sightings. I sort of theorized with my father a very long time ago, and my mother before she perished, that maybe it's because the god's losing power from something. But either way, I'm not too sure about it.
We'll keep an ear out about that.
Okay. Bye!
See you. Thank you for raising us, I guess you could say.
You're welcome.
You're more powerful than you think. That's for sure.
Yep, and if anyone has nothing else to say, you guys can head off towards the town. And as you guys head off towards the town, you see almost sort of a flinch of a snowflake pass by Iris and Eliza. And you guys reach the town as everyone is out, and as soon as you come into the town, everyone starts surrounding you, cheering for you guys.
I just give a small smile and wave. Smile and wave, boys, smile and wave.
And you see the dwarf blacksmith walks up to you guys. He looks very sullen, but he's got this sort of smile on his face. Thank you for everything. And
Thank you for letting us stay in your shop that night.
You're welcome. Anyway, I do have a few things for you guys all. And he sort of brings out a few set of what seem to be almost these strange looking tokens. I was given them by the Forge God a very long time ago. And I was always supposed to give them out to anyone I thought deserved it. I never found a group who really deserved that till now. And he also sort of brings out of his sort of a bag a few sort of sets of rations. So you guys now have 4 days of rations each. And he passes you this token.
I will take it. I'm honored that you had given this to us.
Don't get your mind in a twist. And you quiet ones over there.
Alara looks around uncomfortably. She does not appear to be taking all the attention very well.
It's a lot of attention, right? Anyway, I think the tavern owner here is gonna give you guys a free night's stay. And some dinner. So head over there when you can. But good luck on your journey.
Thank you.
When you're alone and ready, feel free to use these tokens.
I give a small nod.
Oh, they're consumable?
Yes, they are consumable, and I will talk to you guys about that at the end of the session. But what are you guys all doing now? Eliza, Nakaste, Iris, Alara? What are you guys doing?
Laura would like to ask the blacksmith if he makes armor. Or can upgrade armor.
Can upgrade armor if you've got some.
Alara would like to indicate her leather armor. Do you think you could fix this up? Possibly reinforce it at all?
You know what? Just this once. Drop by the blacksmith early morning tomorrow before you guys head out to avoid the snows. And you'll get it then. And he takes the armor off you and sort of heads back to the blacksmith. Sort of humming this tune along the way.
Out of
Eliza?
curiosity, do we recognize this tune, or is he just like singing something that he's familiar with?
Give me... What should I say for this?
History?
Yeah, actually I'm going to say performance. Give me a performance check, please.
Can I also?
Sure.
That's a 12 for me.
7.
12 and a 7. It sounds fairly melodic, like it should be something, but you guys can't pinpoint what it is.
It doesn't matter at the moment. Right, I'm getting a bit peckish. And tired. But those two definitely need some rest, and I'm just nudging over it. I'm just indicating to Nakaste and Iris.
Yep, so you heading over to the tavern?
Yeah, I will. If anyone else is following.
Yeah, you just head over to the tavern. What is everyone else doing?
Tavern?
Yep, Nakaste.
No?
Wasn't there like a prize for doing something?
Oh yeah, there was. There was a reward for something. I want that. Tavern.
I think that the dwarf seems to have given you guys a gift or a prize of some sorts, and it seems to be the tavern meal and the chance to stay, and all the rations seem to have come from the villagers of the town.
Yeah, we've already got our reward.
Ah,
Fair enough.
look, man, it's been a long week. Yeah, we'll head over to the tavern.
Yep, and you two head over to the tavern with Eve. Alara and Eliza, what are you guys doing?
Eliza's gonna head over to the tavern too.
Yep. Alara?
I had something I wanted to do earlier in town, but I forgot what it was.
Was it maybe going to the library? Or was it something else?
This place has a library. What else does it have?
There was
I'm
a
aware
library, a blacksmith, quite a few townhouses. There's a tavern. There's a small sort of general store, and yeah.
We don't really have any money.
Indeed. For now, I'll just go to the tavern. Get some nice...
Yep, and you guys head to the tavern, and it's party. There's some nice food that's brought out for you guys, and you guys are each given your own rooms, except for Nakaste and Iris, who I would imagine share a room.
Yes.
Yep. And as you guys head to your rooms, what are you guys doing?
I'm probably just humming a small tune.
Okay. Alara, what are you doing? Eliza, Nakasta, and Iris, are you guys doing anything?
I'm trying to look at my inventory at the moment.
Okay. I will remind you, you've got that weird token.
Did the dwarf say when we're alone to use it?
Yes.
Okay, I will. Once I'm in my room, I will actually use it then.
Okay.
Same with the Lara. Same with the Lara.
I just gotta go see if she can find one who knows about the orbs she found.
Okay, who are you going to, Eliza?
Need to go to the library.
Okay.
Seems a good first step.
You head to the library. It's pretty close to closing time, however you enter it anyway. Give me an investigation check, please.
Okay. That's 9.
A 9. You're looking around and you're really struggling. However, soon enough you hear the librarian sort of coming up behind you from the shadows of the library. What are you looking for?
I found some stuff on a troglodyte and I show her the pouch of stuff.
She sort of looks in it and this sort of almost look passes over her face as if in realization. And
That doesn't look good.
she doesn't say anything, but she begins walking off. And to the side of the library where there was this blank wall, you see she taps a couple of sections of the library and it opens up this strange door. And she sort of walks off to the side, and as you're watching, she disappears into the shadows of the library.
Do you want me to follow or just stay here?
She went off in a different direction. She just opened the door and went off in a different direction. No reply.
I'm just gonna walk over, just kind of like poke my head over, like, do you want me to come with you or?
You poke your head in and you see this sort of dark room, and inside you can see this one book in front of you which is covered in almost locks. And as you sort of peer in, you see the locks just sort of come off, and written on the front you can see the words Fae. And what are you doing, Eliza?
Out. I have not done what they was to do with the Fae.
It's not really Fae. It's not really in terms of Fae. It's more a name, Fae. Not the species Fae, but a name. Eliza.
I'm just going to tentatively poke the book.
Yeah, you sort of like wander up and tentatively poke the book, and suddenly it flicks open to page number 1. And as you see the text begin to slide up, you're thrown into this sort of vision as you see a young girl almost sitting on a swing. You can move around and such, but this seems to be in a forest. And she's just sort of swinging.
It's another story.
He kind of walks up to her.
Hello. It's nice to meet you. My name's Savita Solstrix.
That's a cool name.
What's yours?
Eliza.
Nice to meet you, Eliza. So tell me, how did you get here?
Book.
A book, you
I
said.
touched it. I'm pretty sure that was a bad idea.
Maybe it was. Or maybe it wasn't.
Oh, creepy little girl.
And suddenly you see her face goes blank and she goes back swinging on the swing, and something else sort of happens as she's sort of ignoring you almost. You see this sort of strange spirit sort of rushing through the trees, like sees her and dashes into her chest. And that was where everything sort of goes dark. And you see another flash of a vision, this time of old sort of wizened halfling person, and a group of what seems to be 5 around her. You can see off to the side a large Goliath who is just sort of standing there. Small goblin also sort of chilling by the side. Satyr, who almost looks almost ethereal in nature, and a paladin and a wizard who seems to be human. So, the Book of the End, yes, a powerful artifact indeed. And the whole scene pauses as if time stops as she sort of looks towards you. Hello there, dear. It's been a while since we last saw each other, now hasn't it?
Do I know you?
Not me by the current name, but by a different one, yes. Aviva Solstice, I believe, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, that's the girl I saw.
Indeed. I'm also known as Faye. Now.
Hey?
Yes. I mean, you know how. But maybe I do
I
have a
don't-
warning. Beware
I
of-
don't know how I ended up in the book.
I have no
I
idea.
didn't
how
intend
ended up
to.
this way. I cannot help with that. But maybe this was meant to happen. You see, she sort of looks off in the distance. But I do have a warning. And you see, everything begins to sort of swirl around again as you sort of like fling yourself awake in some sort of misty like realm, just filled with mist and other strange items. Hello again.
Where is this?
How do you not know? I suppose you really do not know much, despite you seeming to reappear every now and then throughout my life. It's not enough. But anyway, I have just recently ascended. I'm surprised, to be honest, to see you here.
I am just as surprised to be here. To me, this is a book. I touched a book with your name on it, and I ended up inside of it, I think.
Curious. Magic from the future, maybe. I do have some sort of warning. I sense that something's about to happen in the future. And I'm warning you. Be wary. When everything fades, you're thrust back away from the book as it stops glowing. And you see this out of the corner of your eye, this Azesh come out of the shadows.
Hi.
That was a memory book. They're almost so snippets of your life, or snippets of the life of another, whenever you touch them. You don't actually meet the person, but they're sort of made by the people who have met them in the past. Make a sort of reenactment of them.
Okay. What has that got to do with the glowy orbs?
See, the glowy orbs are one of Faye's creations. Back when apparently she was immortal. The orbs
What do they
themselves
do?
are sort of like smoke bombs, coloured smoke bombs, if you will.
Ah, that's useful.
They were quite popular back in the day when she used to run her emporium. But anyway, it is getting late. Go take a sleep. And you see this as she heads out of the room. Eliza, what are you doing?
She's gonna head out, yeah.
Yep, you can head out, and I would say you can head out to your room. And Alara's headset inside, but Alara, you lock your door, curl up in the bed, and you interact with the weird sapphire necklace. I will have mentioned it's attunable, and the token. And as you guys each interact with your tokens, you feel like this burning on your back once again, a very familiar burning that you felt when you guys were resurrected.
Oh.
And that's the end of the session.
Oh, fuck you! You cliffhangering, bitch!
Ah, yes.
So, we leveled up!
Just curtain close. Damn.
Indeed. Eve.
You mentioned it's attunable. Does that mean I can attune to it?
Yes, you may attune to it, and I will note down the full item list for both you and Liza after the session, and feel free to discuss how you guys would like to split them up. However, Eve, favourite moment of the session, please.
Probably the first boulder.
Alara.
The one that actually hit the enemies.
Oh, yes. Alara, favourite moment, please.
I have to say, my favorite moment of the session was probably the worst moment of the session. Just Nakaste and Iris getting bodied by a boulder.
Oh,
As I just look up at Eve with just a disappointed look on my face.
Just looking at
look,
you,
Eve's
disappointed.
sorry. Eve is remorseful. She knows she fucked up.
Curie? Eliza, sorry? Favourite moment.
Probably the cool arrow.
The cool arrow? Yes! We've got the cool arrows. And the caster, favourite moment for me, please.
There was a boulder involved. I don't remember much after that.
The boulder dropped on you, seriously?
Yeah.
Iris, favourite moment, please.
His favorite part wasn't even not dying this session. It was getting bodied by a boulder.
Fucking hell!
And last but not least, Iris. Favourite moment.
I was just chilling, doing my own thing, and then this boulder came out of nowhere.
You actually got crushed by Nakaste, probably, because you were into him. Her.
And for the stream, thank you for watching, and good.